Hello everyone. Today we will understand multi-agent prompting, collaborative agent solving problems. So it's quite simple and fun once we break it down. So imagine you're working on a group project for school, like making a poster. Instead of one person doing everything, you split the work. One person plans and another draws and someone checks for mistakes. Each person has a role and together you make a awesome poster. That's what multi-agent prompting is. AI team members working together to solve a problem, like finding prime numbers. Let us see that problem today. Today we'll learn what multi-agent prompting is. We will look at Python code example that uses it to find 100 prime numbers and check the output it produces. By the end, you will see how AI can act like a team of friends getting stuff done. Let's dive in. Let's start with basics. Prompting is when you give an AI like ChatGPT or DeepSeek, anything, a question or a task, and it responds with the answer. For example, you say, write a story, and the AI writes. One multi agent prompting is when you have multiple AIs called agents, each of with a specific job, working together to solve a big problem. Think of it like a kitchen team making a pizza. One person, the planner, writes the recipe. Step one, make a dough. Step two, add a sauce. Step three, add cheese to it, whatever it is, right? Another, the cook, follows the recipe to make the pizza. A third, the taster, checks if it's yummy or if it needs more cheese. Each person focuses on their job and they pass information like the recipe or the pizza to each other. In AI, agents are like these team members, but they are bits of code powered by AI model that thinks by generating text or actions. Why is this cool? Imagine doing a school project alone. It's hard, right? You might forget something or make mistakes. But with a team, one person plans, another does the work, and someone checks it. Multi agent prompting does the same for AI. It splits big tasks into smaller ones. Each agent is an expert at one thing, so fewer mistakes. If something goes wrong, they can fix it together. In our example, we'll use three agents. One is planner, one is planner, but yeah, one is planner, and the second is coder, third is tester. Planner makes a step-by-step plan to solve the problem. Coder writes or runs code to do the work. Tester checks if everything worked correctly. These agents use a small AI model called Tiny Llama, which runs on your computer without needing the internet even. It's like having a tiny smart robot brain help your team. Okay. So now let's look at the problem our agents will solve. The task is generate the first 100 prime numbers in ascending order, compute their arithmetic mean, and save the list to a file called prime.csv with the header prime. Also print the first 10 primes and the mean. So prime numbers are the number that are greater than 1 that only divided by 1 and themselves like 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. First 100 we need to generate. Arithmetic mean is the average. Add all numbers and divide by how many there are. Okay, and save to primes.csv means that we need to make a file listing all the prime numbers. Okay, print the first 10 and the mean of it as well. Mean shows the first 10 primes and their average. Okay, so this is about the problem. Now let us go through the code. Let us see how do we do it. Okay, first we have to import certain things. So these are like getting your ingredients. RE to find the numbers in the text, CSV, which is used to save the file, right? Statistics, which is used to calculate the average, and torch is there, and transformers are there to run the AI models. Okay. Once we take all these libraries, the next thing what we will do is we have to load the tiny llama model, a small AI model that's like a smart assistant. Okay, it's fast and runs locally. The pipeline is set to generate text with specific settings. Low temperature means less random answers. Think of tiny llama as a kid who's great at writing essays but needs clear instruction. Okay, so we have to load this model. So once we load the model, we need to give the problem. Okay, so the task here is to generate the first 100 prime numbers in ascending order, compute their arithmetic mean, save the list to a local file, prime.csv, with the header prime, also print the first 10 primes and the mean value. And the mean value. Okay, so this is the task which is written as a string where n is equal to 100 means 100. What is the number of prime numbers that we need to generate? Okay, but the code can extract any number with extract underscore n. Okay, using the RE, that is regular expression. Okay, once this is defined, now we need to define, right? Now we need to define the agent. Now we need to define the agent. Over here you could see we are defining the agent. This creates a blueprint for agents. Each has a name like a planner, like a planner, and an act function. What it does basically, what it has to do basically. It's like giving each team member a name tag and the job description. The name tag and the job description. The planner agent comes here. So the planner uses tiny llama to make a plan. It's like the team leader saying, here's how we'll make a pizza. Step 1 dough, step 2 sauce, step 3 cheese. It sends a prompt to the AI, gets a plan back, and shares it. The plan lists the steps and what success looks like, what needs to be the result, how your result needs to be. Okay. So once this is done, coder agent will work. The coder does the work over here. Yeah. The coder agent will work. The coder does the work. Here it uses a pre-built function, generate primes, not AI generated for demo reliability purpose. Okay. To find primes by checking the divisibility. It calculates the mean, saves the primes to a CSV file and prints the first 10 and mean. It's similar to the cook who follows a recipe to bake the pizza and serves it. Okay. And comes the tester agent. That is over here. The tester checks if the coder did everything right. Is the file there or not? Are there 100 prime numbers or not? Are the first 10 correct prime numbers, did it take it or not? Is the mean is accurate or not? It uses tiny llama to write a report saying pass or fail. The tester who tries the pizza and says it's perfect or it's too salty, fix it. Okay. So this information is given by the tester. And next comes the orchestration. This runs everything, planner first, then coder, and then tester. It's like a relay race. Okay, each agent passes the baton. The final summary shows the results. Now let us understand how our output looks like. So this is our initial setup output. Okay, uh, yeah, initial setup output. And then over here, you could see the planner plan, correct? So the planner plan suggests a plan using the save of iterate to sin, a fancy prime finding method. but our coder uses a simpler loop. The AI adds extra explanation. Think of it as a talkative team leader. The creative are mostly right, though the mean of the first 10 is a mistake. We want the mean of all the 100 numbers, and then the coder output will be there. Okay. uh, yeah, coder output is here. Okay, the coder finds the primes, saves them to primes.csv and shows the first 10 and the mean 241.33, right? So it's like the cook presents the pizza saying, here's the first slice and the average tastiness score that is given as the output. And then comes the tester's report. So in the tester's report, it checks for each result. Okay, file exists or not, it is true. Okay, and 100 primes are presented or not. Yes, it is also true. Yes, it is also presented. Then first 10 match. Yes, that is also correct. Mean consistent. Yes, that is also true. Okay, it's like the pizza is perfect. All tests are being passed by the code. Okay, so the final summary would be this. Basically, it wraps up everything. Okay, file path, first 10 primes are present or not. We check if it's the file exists. If it does, we check if it's a number. If it is, we check it is a less than 10. If it is, then it's like a loop. Okay, one test is being passed and it will check for the next test. Okay, and the summary is presented over here. Okay, so this is about the multi-agent prompting. So coder does the work. So planner makes the plan. Coder does the work. Tester checks it. So our code used Tiny Llama to generate 100 primes, save them and verify everything. And the output shows it worked perfectly. It's like, once again, we made our perfect pizza, right? We can even change the n to 50 or 25. Okay, as per our interest, we can take any number over there and see what happens. Okay, so this is about multi-agent prompting. Thank you.